Welcome to Storytime Tales, a series of short stories generated by TextSynth. This is Season 1 Episode 6 entitled, A Night with Blobby. Welcome to the Hotel Transylvania, where all the monsters come to visit. Well, mostly monsters. Recently, humans have been allowed in the hotel, and now monsters and humans live together in peace, or do they? The story begins with an older man named Harold, age 45. He walks into the hotel and quickly becomes friends with most of the people in the lobby, but his eyes are set on Blobby. He meets him and they spend a little time together. They seem to have a lot in common. Harold touches Blobby's left cheek. "Is this okay?" Harold asks. Blobby leans in for a kiss, which Harold declines and says to save it for the bedroom. Harold and Blobby head up to Blobby's hotel room and then they sleep together. Now it is the morning and there is an uninvited guest, a green creature with the consistency of jelly, just like Blobby. But he is not in the jelly shape that Blobby is. He looks just like Harold. Green Harold looks at Blobby before splitting him in half with a butter knife, killing Blobby. Harold is still asleep as this is happening. He wakes up and sees the body. Harold, with only one option, runs downstairs to the hotel's lobby. He plans to tell everyone that Blobby had been murdered, but as soon as he gets down to the lobby, he sees all the monsters and humans getting murdered by Green Harold and his jelly powers. Harold sees this and wonders why it looks like him. He develops a theory that Green Harold is his son. It would make sense. He slept with Blobby the previous night and now there is a green jelly version of him running around. That's not a coincidence, right? Green Harold has killed everyone in the lobby and looks up at the stairs. He sees Harold and zooms up the stairs until Harold and Green Harold are face to face. "What are you?" Harold asks him. "You know me," Green Harold says. "I'm you." Then, Green Harold starts merging with Harold. It is a terrifying process. Green Harold has taken over Harold, and now Harold is dead. Green Harold has more power than ever before. He has the power to morph back into human Harold and back to his green self whenever he wants. Green Harold has taken over Harold's life. The story ends with Green Harold going to the city and living out Harold's life, but now whenever someone gets in his way, he can end them with his jelly powers. Harold didn't know of the dangers of sleeping with a totally different species, but he went for it anyway. This resulted in a new murderous monster being birthed and causing death everywhere in its path. Don't be like Harold. Harold wasn't cautious.